What's going on? This boy CJ Goodfella back with the Boxing Clinic, back here on a serious note. I've been sitting back and just observing, going through posts, reading threads, reading articles on Boxing Scene, reading articles on Ring TV and, Eastside Boxing, wherever you get the good shit at, podcasts, YouTube channel surfing. And, I'm just sick and tired of these subliminal shots. Some of these, trainers are throwing and fighters are throwing out here, man. I ain't gonna say no names, but at the end of the day, man, when you sign the fight, man, it's no excuses after the fight. If you was laid off 2-3 years, whatever time you was laid off, you live with the consequences. It's up to you and your fighter or whatever, your role is in the fighter's camp, if you're the fighter or whatever, to stay sharp. And then people want, and then these guys want to point to, we did ask for VADA testing or USADA testing, at the end of the day, but we didn't get it. Well, at the end of the day, you shouldn't have had your fighter step into the ring, or you shouldn't have stepped into the ring as a fighter. Period. Now everybody want to spill the beans and throw subliminal shots. All these guys want to throw shots, after the fact. At the end of the day, I respect Paulo Malignaggi. He came out as a man. He said Manny Pacquiao's name. He said whoever he thought he was on PEDs or steroids, and he stood by it, and he stands by it to this day. He didn't go out here and throwing these, these ghostly shots, insinuating and just hating from the sideline because your guy got his ass whooped. Guys out here saying, well, guys are taking a 9-month break off to get on steroids and then taking 9 months to cycle off the steroids. At the end of the day, stop crying. You took an L, you took a loss. Your fighter took a loss. Y'all talk all this shit leading up to the fight, and you get your ass whooped. Now you want to be a little Real House of Atlanta side hoe type motherfucker, and then you want to just throw shots and make accusations out of left field. Talking about guys on steroids and guys are juicing. And the new thing is to cycle off PEDs, not fight for 9 months to cycle off your PEDs and come back stronger than ever. You know what I mean? Where's your statement being made when you made the fight? It's plenty of guys, past, present, and probably in the future gonna fight guys at a disadvantage with steroids. And some of them will win. Most of them probably win, but or some type of PEDs. But at the end of the day, if you have that feeling that fighter on the other side of the fucking ring or the other side of the press conference table or wherever the fuck they at is on steroids, don't sign the contract. Make sure you put VADA testing in your contract. And if VADA testing is not in the contract, do not fight. Go fight for another belt. Period. Because then you want to cry and your trainer want to make all these excuses why this guy got his ass whooped. But y'all was woofing. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers was woofing. You was woofing, talking all this big boy shit, and then you get your ass whooped. Then you want to take another shot at another fighter, saying that he's on steroids. The shit is getting out of control. The thing is to cycle off 9 months. At the end of the day, man, I think these guys want to be off 9 months, not to feed their family, just to take some steroids, and all these people taking these shots at Errol Spence because they salty. And you know what, man, it's crazy though. It really is though, because these dudes ain't thorough in this sport of boxing. They not. They can't take their losses and take them on the chin. People want to take shots at Earl saying he's taking steroids. Well, the motherfucker whooped Kell Brook ass now. So what can you say? What's the issue? What's the dilemma now? Oh, he looks skinnier, but he whooped his ass. It was no decline in his performance. None whatsoever. The past ass whoopers matched the Kell Brook ass whooping. And you know what, man? I'm talking about Stephen Breadman Edwards, the trainer. Stand-up guy, but crybaby after the fact. It sounds like he's throwing shots at Earl and Jamal Charlo, in the Boxing Scene article. And let's just keep it 100. I'm not going to keep it subliminal. I'm going to keep it 100. I ain't like that shit. If you feel Jamal Charlo was on steroids or whoever else you felt they was on steroids, do not take the fight. Make sure you get VADA. You said they refuse VADA. Don't fight. Decline the fight. The belt comes vacant or fight for another belt. Sick of all these motherfuckers, excuse making motherfuckers. If you didn't get VADA in the testing, stand by it or don't fight at all. We gone.